What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about what happened to Ubisoft's Avatar game, or the Avatar project, as they call it. So, this was something that, a couple people had asked me to do. So, if you were one of the people that asked me or just brought this up to me over the past couple weeks, thank you. And I thought, you know what? This would actually be a really fun, different kind of video than what I normally do. I want to talk about literally what could be going on, where's the state of this game, when's the next time we're going to see it, all things like that. And hopefully this video ages rather well and is able to stay up. Sometimes I do videos like this and they become obsolete within a few days. I did that with the Nev Campbell Scream video, but no, hopefully this one does better. So this game was announced in early 2017. That's when they had said that they had, started this team. The team that also is in the same, building, same development group as The Division. So there's a team that makes The Division, and I guess also Division 2, okay? And then there's the team that makes this game. This is being developed, I believe, in a brand new engine that is even being worked on with people that they're working on with Avatar themselves. So this is an engine that hopefully we haven't seen before. And again, this has been a game that they've said that they've been staffing up people since 2017. So here's the deal. Where the heck is this game? That's a good question to ask, right? Because it's been 3 full years at this point. In fact, 3.5. We're actually going into the 4th year. Here's what I want to say. I feel like from everything that I've read on their own site, on the Avatar Project site, on Ubisoft's site, everywhere that I've seen it, definitely sounds like when they announced this game, they had just started it. And that's important to note. Honestly, I see this being like a Kingdom Hearts situation where, do you remember when Kingdom Hearts 3, I believe it was 2014, maybe even 2013, that they announced that Kingdom Hearts 3 was happening, okay? They announced at E3, they showed, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, running, the Heartless, following them, and it was a minute long, and that was it. At the time, we thought that was amazing. I thought that was amazing. Later on, they admitted that that was the only thing they had made for Kingdom Hearts 3 at that time, and that they regretted showing the game so early. Obviously, we know the game came out January of 2019, okay? So they made a mistake. I thought that as well. I mean, to announce your game, whatever it was, 5-6 years before the announcement, that's insane. Nobody should be doing that in the gaming industry because so many different things can happen in that time, and it doesn't really happen all that often. Avatar, I almost see as the same thing. I think they jumped the gun there. I think they probably shouldn't have done that. I think that in 2017, when they announced this game, they were just starting it. They were literally announcing that they were beginning it. Now, it's fitting that this follows the movie, which is never coming out and has, 15 different sequels to it. Look, maybe I should be honest, up front. I know 3 minutes in, but maybe I should be honest right here. I don't really like the movie. I think it's a solid movie. I don't think it's anything spectacular. I think it's one of the most overrated films ever created. That is probably going to make a lot of, considering I'm talking about the game here, it's probably going to make a lot of people mad. I'm sorry. With that being said, I hold nothing against this game. I will give this game every single chance in the book. I hope to like it. Okay, so I'm not saying oh my God, I'm so anti this game. No, it's just funny that the movies have had these issues over the last, ever since they began the first one, and now here we are with the game, and it seems to be the same kind of thing, right? It definitely seems to be taking an extraordinarily long time. But again, is it? Because it's been 3.5 years, and again, if they only started it 3.5 years ago, then it makes sense. In fact, it makes sense that it could be even a 2021, maybe 2022 game. We talk about Ubisoft, and I'm going to be, I have been, or I will be over the next couple of days, talking about a lot of Ubisoft games, and we know a lot of them going into Far Cry territory of 2021. But that's it. We still have Skull and Bones. We still have Beyond Good and Evil 2. We have so many we have a Splinter Cell game, okay? I mean, you can keep going down the list. There are a lot of Ubisoft games that we either know or have a very good idea on, or it's like a heavy rumor, all that kind of stuff. We have a lot of knowledge on a lot of these games that could very well, they could come out in 2021, they could come out in 2022, but they're very close. And this game, the Avatar game, or the Avatar Project, I really do think probably is in that group. Now, the movie, as of right now, is still December 17, 2021. Now, what I will say, though, is I wouldn't take the movie release date all that too seriously. A lot of times, and I've said this before, I've said this with the Harry Potter game, the rumored Harry Potter game. I've said this with the Batman film, along with the, at the time, a Batman game, but now it's Gotham Knights. Games and movies, I don't think are as tied together as a lot of people think they are. I can see this one. I would understand why you would say, well, it's literally based off of the movie, and who knows what it's going to actually do for the movie. So I think it's closer than maybe Batman or something or Harry Potter thing. I get that. At the same time, I wouldn't say that they are scheduling it for the movie. Look, when a game is created, yeah, maybe they say in the beginning, hey, we want to take 3 years or 4 years. I mean, maybe they have a year time. And you could say with Ubisoft, because it's more of a, I don't know, Ubisoft, EA, those are maybe two that I would say are more like machines. Like they probably have very, very set dates, and they're saying, okay, when we start this game, it's going to be done 4 years. We want it to release in the spring of this year. That's it. And what I mean? Like we're going to go with that one. I think that could be the case, and I think it probably is. At the same time, there always is flexibility, because if something goes wrong, the game gets delayed. Skull and Bones is a good example. I'm sure they planned out, okay, here's when we expect Skull and Bones to come out. But obviously, it's been completely reimagined. It may come out, say it comes out fall 2021, spring 2022. I mean, it was never planned to do that. So obviously, there is a little bit of leeway with these kind of things. I think with Avatar, it's probably the same thing. Maybe they were lining up for the movie, but wasn't the movie at some point scheduled to come out this year, December 2020, and then they got pushed a while ago? So in that case, obviously, lining it up with the movie basically doesn't really matter. So again, where is this game? I don't think it's maybe in as much trouble as some people think it is. I do think it's funny, again, with the history of Avatar in general, but I think if they were just starting it in 2017, if they were making it for next gen, there's games that we know started development in 2017 and that are coming out in 2021. So I think 2021 is a good time for it. It gives it 4 full years of development. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer, who knows. But I think, do I think we're going to see it the next Ubisoft Forward, like before the end of the year? No. I think the way Ubisoft is going, and I think their strategy, and the way it probably should be, is you focus on the closest games. Like, again, we know Splinter Cell. They could probably show us stuff on Splinter Cell. They could probably show us stuff on Skull and Bones, but they have to worry about Watch Dogs. They have to worry about Assassin's Creed. They have to worry about, all Prince of Persia remake. They're going in order. So do I think we're going to see Avatar relatively soon? If Avatar is like fall of 2021, I think you still have to get rid of a lot. Not necessarily get rid of, but release a lot of the games that are, coming before it, that are kind of the obstacles in the road of promotion. So I don't think it's in all that bad of a state. We'll have to see next time we see it. Obviously, it's not canceled. They said, I believe, like February or March, there was an interview where they said, yeah, that game is still going on. It's still fine. So it still exists. That's great news, and I'm excited to see it. Again, I'm not a big fan of the movies. I could really care less. I'm not even guaranteed to see the next 13 of them in theaters. But for the game, I think I'm a little bit more into gaming anyway. I would definitely give the game a chance. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think's happened to this game? Do you think it's still all right? When's the next time you think we're going to see it? When do you think the game is going to release? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up, and I do a brand new video on this channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys on tomorrow's video.